It's time once again for a Skagit Valley Tulip Festival update, and joining us this morning is Cindy Burge, the Executive Director of the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival. Cindy, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Fantastic. The Tulip Festival officially got underway on the 1st of the month, and a lot of exciting things going on this month. The next event, I guess you could say, that's coming up is the Tulip Festival Parade.
That is on the 14th. And the whale will be there. We've got lots of entries. Our friends from the Marquee Corvette Car Club are bringing 2 more car clubs in.
Excellent.
We've got horses coming in from both the Cedar Woolley Logger Rodeo, and Darrington's bringing horses in. Looks like we've got a band and drill team, and of course our friend the Shrine is coming in with 3 or 4 different units this year.
And they bring in their calliope. They've got a couple of different precision. Like their precision scooter squad and the those little mini trucks.
Yeah, they usually bring in the trucks or the tractors. It just kind of depends on what personnel are available to run them.
Very good.
And so we've learned with the Shrine that they're coming and they'll be there and they'll put on a good show, but exactly what they're bringing you never quite know till.
It's a bit of a surprise, but it's always fun.
It is fun.
And what's the start time for the parade itself? Because I know there's
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. There's a lot of folks that have expressed interest this year in being a part of the parade. A lot of parade entries coming in. So what the setup time would be at?
I would suggest if folks want a good seat for the parade that they bring their lawn chair, they scope out their place, and plan on getting curbside no later than 1:30.
Good idea.
Because LeConner isn't very big.
No, parking is at a premium.
It is at a premium, and so is street space.
So definitely get in there early. Scope out your plot where you're going to be at. Maybe do a little shopping before the parade gets started.
We've noticed that people come into town early, and where are all the people for the parade? We look around, and then all of a sudden they pop out of shops and restaurants, which is great for the town of LeConner.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
And then the other part we've got going on the 14th is in Gilkey Square, the big square as you come into the town at the intersections of Morris and First Street.
Which is where we're going to be, where the whale's going to be located.
Where the whale's going to be located at, where we have our judges at. We've also got the LeConner High School Band coming in.
Great.
They'll be playing before the parade. And the LeConner Boys and Girls Club is coming in and doing kids activities.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be really nice. There'll be some other things going on. It's nice to have some music going on while we wait for the parade to get started. And so far, we have not had any rain on our parade.
True. In all the years that I've been covering it, yeah, we've had a little gray, a little overcast, but no rain, thank goodness.
Yes.
And speaking of the weather, it's been really, really kind to the tulip fields this year. The tulips are, how are they doing?
They're doing wonderful.
Yeah.
This was a year where we didn't have tulips in bloom in the fields right on April 1. But that's not that unusual.
No, it's not. I mean, if you look out in the fields and you see daffodils, you know that the tulips are right behind.
And that's what's going on. We've got gorgeous daffodils, and these 60-degree days that we've been having, or high 50s, even low 50s, move everything right along. And I think we're going to have some nice color this weekend, and the weekend of the parade will be prime tulip.
Oh yeah.
Viewing time.
Oh yeah. What are the best places to catch the tulips?
Well, of course, the 2 gardens.
Yes.
Tulip Town and Rosengarten.
Yeah, those are the 2 display gardens that have tulips all month long, correct?
They have them all month long. They plant different varieties. They're made for you to walk through. They've got free parking. They've got food there. Just about everything you could want. It makes it really easy. If you want the experience of going through a big field, you get one of our maps, which are right here at the office out front.
Yes, right here at the whale.
Or at tulipfestival.org. And in the middle of our brochure is a map of where all the tulip fields are, and you can go around and see the tulip fields. Now the deal is there's some off-road parking.
Okay.
That's all weather dependent.
Weather dependent.
Yes.
Okay.
So sometimes some of it is not available depending on the rain. Now it also looks like we're getting some dry days here, and you start stringing a few of those together, and that'll open up.
Okay.
And if you park in one of those off-road parks that has a Rosengarten sign on it,
Okay.
costs you $5.
All right.
Well, keep that ticket, because that day you can get into any of the Rosengarten parking, plus it'll give you admission into the Rosengarten garden.
Well, that's nice.
So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And then Tulip Town is, of course, a separate company, but it's $5 entry fee for adults. Now, both of them give discounts for kids, so really, for $10 you can see hundreds of acres
Yeah.
of tulips and more flowers than you can imagine, and that's really cool.
That's fantastic. Now, what is coming up after the parade?
Well, after the parade, the weekend after the parade is our street fair,
Mm-hmm.
and that is always fabulous in downtown Mount Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
And we also, parade weekend is also the weekend of the PACCAR open house.
That's fun. I've been to that, and
Yes,
that's
it
a
is.
real treat.
If you want to know about semi-trucks, you can find out everything. And this is the only day during the year that the public can visit that PACCAR facility out on Farm to Market
Good
Road.
point. It's closed to the public for 364 days out of the year.
Yeah.
And
So to us, it's really cool to have that during the festival.
it's fun to look at the technology that goes into semis. You know, one would think, well, it's just a big truck. No, there's much more to it than that, and PACCAR really has been.
And that's a test and development center.
Yeah,
For
it's neat. If you haven't been to the open house, highly recommend you give that a look, because it's a lot of fun.
Now, before the parade, right here in Anacortes,
Yes.
we have the quilt show going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's this Friday and Saturday, and that is fabulous. They usually get about 3,000 quilters that come in. They even do a fashion show, and they have just spectacular work that they're showcasing, and that's at Island View Elementary.
Very cool. I mean, I've got relatives who are very into quilting, so
They
that's
love
gonna be
it.
that's gonna be something to bring them in.
And then we have our Tulip run going on this weekend at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then Street Fair weekend is also the Tulip Petal weekend.
Tell us about the
you-
Tulip Petal.
Well, there'll be 800 or so riders around Skagit County,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got mapped out courses for 20, 40, or 60 miles.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm good for about a half a mile, and then it's back home for some iced tea. 60 miles. My
60
goodness.
miles,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Some folks really like to
They
bike.
really like to bike, and it's a gorgeous area. And the weekend of Street Fair, as you get later on in the month of April, usually weather's pretty good, and most of the folks that turn out for that, they don't care. They're going to come out because they like to ride bikes,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful spot to ride your bikes.
Oh, heavens yes. So if folks want to find out more about the Tulip Festival, or they want to get specifics on it, tell us the web address for the Tulip Festival again.
www.tulipfestival.org.
Excellent. And again, brochures are available at many local businesses, including the Whale. So make sure to stop on by and pick up a Tulip Festival brochure. Cindy, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you
welcome.
giving us the
My
update, and
pleasure.
look forward to doing this again next week. And
Yes,
I
indeed.
look forward to being there in LaConner for the parade.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a real treat. Cindy, thanks again. Appreciate it.